you can't blame the gorillas. They're here to get some good food. They're here to get nourishment, and there's fantastic nourishment in these plants here. It brings them into conflict with people. And one of the big problems is that people carry diseases that gorillas are, I suppose, physiologically naive to, medically naive to. They haven't come across the types of viruses that we carry.
On our data sheet, we record everything that we can. So if we don't see locomotion, we saw everything else, but we didn't see locomotion. And then that goes into a computer program, spits out a report at the end of the month, which helps us understand disease, injury, and the progression of that in these animals.
Oh, there's a baby. Awesome. There's a little gorilla baby, which was absolutely amazing. And massively fat stomach, hugely distended. Gorillas are herbivores. You wouldn't imagine it from pictures of gorillas you see with massive great canines and looking incredibly aggressive, but they're basically obligatory herbivores. They only really eat vegetation. It's very difficult to get much nutrients out of a leaf or out of a stem or something like that. So they just have to eat constantly. They eat up to 20 kilograms of vegetation a day. That's a huge, huge amount. It's hard for a human being to eat a kilo of food a day. I've tried. It's really difficult.
There's babies playing up here. Look.
Yes. Just got such amazing comical looks on their faces.
Yeah.
I think it's having a brilliant time. I love wrestling. This is all obviously immensely fun for them, but it serves a really useful purpose as well, as it prepares them for real battles when they're much older. When these young male baby gorillas are going to be fighting for their own groups. This looks like a bit of playtime, and it is. And it's preparing them for life as an adult.
Jan spots a large male blackback with a wound.
See the scar on his back? Big wound. It's healed really well. It's apparently 1 week old. It must have been very sore when it happened. He's a blackback, sub-adult male. So every now and then he's just going to be beaten up by the big silverback. It's going to happen. Life is tough as a gorilla. This playtime is preparing them for a life of battling for their own group. And sometimes they get seriously injured. I just spoke to Jan. She said that, according to Fred, the silverback that attacked the blackback we've just seen, one with a big scar, was the same silverback that attacked one of the groups up in the mountain. It's obviously a marauding lone silverback. He's maybe trying to steal females to start his own group. It's something they do. They come into existing groups. They beat everyone up and they try and steal females for themselves, set themselves up as a harem leader.
Then behind us, I notice 2 sub-adult gorillas feeding. The female wants to get by us. She's cautious, as we are. Even though weighing half as much as a silverback, she's still many times stronger than a man. Reassuring gorilla feeding grunts are given. Then the male also decides to walk up to us. He's getting very close.
So as the male walked past, just as he was about to go, gave a little nudge towards Fred, which, as Fred has just explained, was playful. If he was aggressive, you would have noticed it in his face and in his demeanour. It was just a little nudge, just to say, hello, have a little look at this. And these gorillas actually identify people individually. They know the trackers who work with them every single day, and they see the trackers as their friends. So when we are with the trackers, that means the gorillas are relaxed because they know that their friends are here. They know they're not under any form of threat whatsoever. So what just happened there was we surprised a female